Welcome back. I'm meteorologist Jake DeReese. Today in our neighborhoods, we're dealing with mostly sunny skies as high pressure dominates our forecast really for the first half of this week. Temperatures are flirting with 80 degrees for daytime highs. That's just a tad bit below average for this time of year. We should stay comfortable with dew points a bit relaxed in the lower 60s this afternoon. Weak winds out of the northeast. If we check in with rainfall, we did see some showers and storms over the weekend. Now the severe impacts did turn out to bust over the weekend, especially in our neighborhoods, but we did see some rainfall in Lansing. We saw close to 0.6 of an inch. So if we check in with our July rainfall, we have now observed close to 1.5 inches of rainfall compared to the normal of just about 3 inches right here in Lansing. If we actually take a look at our satellite and radar to start the week, we're not going to be seeing any of that rainfall as we stay mostly sunny throughout the daytime hours today. Similarly with the overnight hours, and of course for Tuesday as well, as we're still hanging on to the influence of high pressure. Thursday is the day that we're going to have chances to come back and see the return of showers and storms. If we look at our Muggy meter this morning, again, to start the week, we're looking pretty relaxed. Dew points into the lower 60s both today and tomorrow will allow for a comfortable start to the week, but you can really definitely start to see that increase once we get into the day on Wednesday, as we expect dew points to get back into the 70s as winds turn out of the south, bringing that moist air back into our neighborhoods. Let's define the heat index this morning, since we are also tracking the return of dangerous heat. Air temperatures into the 90s. Now, heat index is the measure of how relative humidity factors into our air temperatures. It does not factor in the winds, even though as of today they are not much of a problem. It affects how our bodies cool down and can range 10 to 15 degrees above our air temperature. So for today, not much of a problem for our heat risk. Tomorrow, we're going to start to warm up back to normal for air temperatures, but definitely on Wednesday, look at that. We're looking at heat index values and our heat risk elevated into possibly the 90s. So again, we're watching this carefully as showers and storms won't be returning to our neighborhoods until around Thursday evening, like I was saying, but the main day to watch out for is Friday and Saturday, especially Friday, as that's when the cold front, our next cold front, is expected to advance through our neighborhoods. Again, we're going to be watching it carefully as it's still a bit too early to get into the nitty-gritty of what we could see, but right now an impact that we could see is some possible heavy rainfall, as we do have a marginal risk out for this coming Friday for excessive rainfall. Looking at the Super 7-day forecast, what we're going to be seeing again, mostly sunny skies to start the week. Monday and Tuesday will warm back to normal tomorrow into the lower 80s, 83 degrees, as overnight lows will also start to warm back up again into the lower 60s overnight Tuesday. Wednesday, look at that, partly cloudy skies and really hot, high temperatures into the lower 90s, continuing to warm up into Thursday into the mid 90s, definitely the hottest of our Super 7-day forecast, with a chance to see a thunderstorm develop mainly in the PM hours on Thursday. Friday is the day to watch, as again, that's when the cold front will be advancing through our neighborhoods. Will start to drop with daytime highs into the upper 80s, with potential thunderstorms continuing through the weekend.